Have you ever wondered what happens after the happily ever after doesn't happen? What if you had a second chance at a love you were forced to give up? Today, we're diving deep into Jane Austen's most mature and arguably most romantic novel, Persuasion. This isn't just another story of ballrooms and proposals. It's a poignant tale of regret, resilience, and the enduring power of true love. So, let's set the scene. Meet our heroine, Elliot. At 27, she's considered past her prime in Regency England. She's intelligent, kind, and deeply thoughtful. But she's also the forgotten middle daughter in a family obsessed with vanity and status. Her father, Sir Walter Elliot, is a spendthrift baronet whose only real passion is admiring his own reflection. Her older sister, Elizabeth, is just as self-absorbed, and her younger sister, Mary, is a hypochondriac married to a man of good standing, Charles Musgrove. Anne is the overlooked one, the sensible one, the one whose opinions are consistently ignored. Her life is a quiet tapestry of duty and silent disappointment. She's fading into the background, a ghost in her own home. But why is Anne so melancholic? For that, we have to travel back 8 years, when Anne was a vibrant 19-year-old. She fell deeply in love with a brilliant and ambitious young naval officer, Frederick Wentworth. They were engaged and blissfully happy, but Wentworth had no fortune, no grand family connections, only his character and his dreams. Anne's trusted family friend, Lady Russell, who was like a mother to her, saw the match as imprudent. She persuaded Anne that marrying Wentworth would be a mistake, a poor choice for her future. Young, grief-stricken from the loss of her mother, and accustomed to relying on Lady Russell's judgment, and made the most difficult decision of her life. She broke off the engagement. Wentworth was devastated and angry. He left, vowing to make his fortune and prove them all wrong, leaving Anne with a broken heart and a lifetime of regret. For 8 years, that decision has haunted her. She's watched others find happiness, while her own bloom has faded, convinced she'll never love again. Her family, oblivious to her inner turmoil, only sees a plain, quiet spinster. This is the quiet tragedy of Anne Elliot's life when our story begins. Now, fast forward to the present. Sir Walter's extravagant lifestyle has finally caught up with him. The family is in debt and forced to rent out their ancestral home, Kellynch Hall, to downsize. And who are the new tenants? None other than Admiral Croft and his wife, Mrs. Croft. And Mrs. Croft just happens to be the sister of one Captain Frederick Wentworth. Yes, *that Wentworth. Now, 8 years later, he is back. He's rich, successful, and a celebrated hero from the Napoleonic Wars. He's everything Lady Russell feared he wouldn't be, and he's heading right back into Anne's social circle. The Ray encounter is as awkward as you can imagine. It happens at the Musgroves' home, where Anne is staying. When Captain Wentworth walks in, the air crackles with unspoken history. Anne is a bundle of nerves, barely able to breathe. And Wentworth? He's polite, but cold. His gaze sweeps right over her, as if she's a stranger. He's charming and lively with everyone else, particularly the young and vivacious Musgrove sisters, Louisa and Henrietta. They are captivated by the dashing captain, and he seems to enjoy their attention. To Anne, it's a form of torture. She has to sit by and watch the man she still loves, the man she gave up, seemingly court other women right in front of her. Every social gathering becomes a minefield of quiet pain for Anne. She hears whispers about how much Wentworth has changed, how handsome he is, how much money he's made. He pointedly tells others that he is ready to marry, and will settle for any agreeable young woman who knows her own mind to clear. Stinging jab at Anne's past decision. He treats her with a formal, distant civility that hurts more than open anger would. He barely speaks to her directly, and when he does, it's with a chilling politeness, and is forced to be a silent observer of his new life, a life that was supposed to be hers. She believes his heart is closed to her forever, and all she can do is endure the pain of her past mistake, now staring her right in the face. But Austen is the master of subtlety, and if you look closely, the cracks in Wentworth's armor begin to show. Little moments, almost imperceptible, reveal that he's not as indifferent as he pretends to be. There's a scene wherein is playing the piano. Everyone else is dancing and ignoring her, but Wentworth, unseen by her, stops and listens intently. His expression is one of deep, thoughtful sadness. He is clearly moved, remembering the woman he once loved. Another powerful moment happens in the town of Lyme. The group is out for a walk, and Louisa Musgrove, in a fit of youthful recklessness, insists on being jumped down a flight of stone steps by Captain Wentworth. She jumps, he fails to catch her, and she falls, hitting her head and falling unconscious. Panic erupts. Everyone is hysterical, except for two people, Anne and Captain Wentworth. while others are frozen in shock, and immediately takes charge. Her calm competence and clear-headedness stand in stark contrast to the chaos. Wentworth looks at her, and in that moment, he sees her. He truly sees the capable, intelligent, and strong woman she has always been. His admiration is palpable. He relies on her, turning to her for guidance. It's the first time he looks at her not as a painful memory, but as the remarkable person she is in the present. These subtle hints continue to build. When they are in a crowded room in Bath, Wentworth overhears a conversation and is having with a friend about the constancy of love, and passionately argues that women love longest, even when all hope is gone. Every word she says is a reflection of her own unwavering love for him. Wentworth is so moved by her words that he discreetly writes a letter and has it passed to her. This letter is one of the most romantic declarations in all of literature. It's where everything changes, and finds a quiet corner to read it. Wentworth writes that her words have pierced his soul. He confesses that he is half agony, half hope, and that she must not say it's too late. He tells her he has never loved anyone but her. "You pierce my soul," he writes. "I am half agony, half hope. Dare not say that man forgets sooner than woman, that his love has an earlier death. I have loved none but you." Imagine in reading those words after 8 years of silent heartbreak, 8 years of believing his love was dead. All the pain, all the regret, melts away in a flood of overwhelming joy and relief. The carefully constructed walls between them finally crumble. All the misunderstandings, all the bitterness of the past, are washed away by this powerful, heartfelt confession. Soon after, they meet. The conversation that follows is honest, open, and deeply moving. They talk about the past, not with blame, but with understanding. He explains his anger and hurt, and she explains the pressure she was under. They acknowledge the pain, but focus on the unwavering love that has survived. Despite years of separation and silence, Wentworth admits that even while he was trying to forget her, every beautiful woman he met was a disappointment because she wasn't Anne. And then, finally, gets to claim the happiness she thought was lost forever. The story concludes with their happy union, and Elliot, the woman who was once persuaded to give up her love, finally follows her own heart. She and Captain Wentworth are engaged again, but this time, it's on their own terms. Her family is shocked, but with Wentworth's fortune and status, even Sir Walter can't object for long. Lady Russell admits her mistake and is overjoyed for Anne. Anne, no longer a shadow, blossoms. She is vibrant, happy, and finally seen for who she is. She gets her second chance, proving that true love can withstand time, misunderstanding, and even bad advice. Persuasion is a beautiful reminder that sometimes, the best love stories are not about the first flush of romance, but about the enduring strength of the love that finds its way back home. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey through Jane Austen's Persuasion. It's a novel that truly touches the heart. If you enjoyed this analysis, please hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into classic literature. Let me know in the comments which book you'd like me to explore next. Until then, happy reading.